Welcome to my Capsarius guide. I have killed a lot of Capsarius recently and I now know quite a bit about them. Here is what I've learnt. Table of contents. There are timestamps in the description for each segment. Requirements. In order to follow this guide efficiently, you will need these minimum requirements. 86 or higher invention to unlock ancient gizmos and to boost your level with an extreme invention potion to unlock time-worn components in order to get equilibrium 4. 80 ranged for a royal crossbow, 70 defense for armadillo armor, 99 slayer for access to the sunken pyramid and the hard seer's village tasks for the enhanced Excalibur. Optional requirements which will make this method better. 120 invention for the highest chance to get equilibrium 4 ruthless free, 85 ranged for a wyvern crossbow, 85 defense for cinderbane gloves which can occasionally finish off a Capsarius if you fail to kill it in one hit. 80 crafting to make a blood necklace, which can be assisted. And the Elite Seer's Village tasks to double the healing of the enhanced Excalibur. What are Capsarius? Capsarius are creatures that require level 81 Slayer to harm. They are found in the Monastery of the Order of Ascension, which is located close to Uglog and is guarded by Ocellus. They have a unique ability to heal their fellow Ascension members by 100 HP every few seconds, and grant them a large damage reduction buff. They are level 105, have a maximum of 3,750 life points, are weak to ranged and attack with magic. The max hit is 168. Although they aren't immune to magic or melee, it is best to range them as they have much higher defense versus melee and magic. For the purposes of this guide, we will be using ranged and legacy mode in the player-owned Slayer dungeon. Why would you kill Capsarius? Capsarius are good for training your skills. They give 564 XP to the combat skill you have chosen to gain XP in, 186 Constitution XP, 33 Invention XP to two-handed weapons, 22 Invention XP to main-handed weapons, and 11 XP to off-handed weapons and armor. They also drop all types of charms, but mostly green charms for summoning, and 146 Slayer XP if you are on task. Assuming you can kill around 900 an hour, which is easily surpassable, you can expect around 500k XP an hour to your chosen combat style, 160 Constitution XP, 30,000-20,000-10,000 Invention XP to two-handed-main-handed-offhand and armor respectively, around 350 green charms along with around 100 or so golds and crimsons and a handful of blue charms, and 130,000 Slayer XP off on task. In addition to being good XP, Capsarius are very profitable. They have a 1 out of 64 chance to drop any of the 6 Ascension Keystones which are used to fight the Legio bosses, with a 1 out of 384 chance to drop a specific Keystone, a 1 out of 1024 chance to drop Sirenic Scales, and a 1 out of 2056 chance to drop the Tier 90 Ascension Grips for ranged. However, Capsarius cannot access the rare drop table. For common drops, Capsarius drop 1 to 2 Ascension Shards every kill. Regularly drop noted unpowered orbs in groups of 5 and 600 to 3,000 coins, and frequently drop adamant and rune salvage. They also have a chance to drop battle staves for the 4 major elements. Setup. This is the setup which I personally use for Capsarius. In my pocket slot I have the mechanized siphon which automatically siphons my weapon for Invention XP, but if you don't care about Invention XP you can replace it with a God Book. For my next slot I have a Farsight blood necklace. My armadillo chain skirt is augmented with scavenging 4, which gives 3 invention components. The second set of perks you use is up to you, but I suggest either biting or efficient. My armadillo chestplate is unaugmented to save money on divine charges as you don't need any more perks. My wyvern crossbow is augmented with precise 6, equilibrium 4 and ruthless 3, but a royal crossbow with precise 6, equilibrium 4 would work, but wouldn't be as good. Luck rings don't affect Capsarius drops, but I'm using a Luck of the Dwarves for quick access to an invention bench. For my inventory I have my spring cleaner set to high alch, rune and adamant salvage, and have my legendary pet only pick up miscellaneous items, which means it only picks up the keys, Sirenic Scales, Ascension Shards, Unpowered Orbs, and Magic Logs if you have Scavenging for looting. I bring my Gold Accumulator and Charming Imp. If you have those tool belters, then leave the inventory slots empty. I bring Magic Notepaper and a House Teletab with my house set to Menethos so I can get to my POSD and leave an inventory slot empty. I also bring my Enhanced Excalibur to use for the free heal every 5 minutes. Optionally, you can bring an uncharged XP capacitor to charge you up while killing Capsarius for around 500k more GP an hour at the cost of halving your invention XP. I also bring 10 aggression potions as this seems to be the perfect amount to fully charge up the XP capacitor. Using this setup you can go for 4-hour trips, however you might run into inventory space problems towards the start of your trip. If you need more inventory space to pick up drops, you can drop some charms and pick them back up afterwards. Acquiring Capsarius souls. Now that you have your setup ready, you need to get Capsarius souls in order to kill them in your player-owned Slayer dungeon. In order to do this, you have to kill Capsarius in the Monastery of Ascension with an empty Shabti in your inventory. You want to kill the Capsarius that spawn within the purple circle on the map. Here is how to get there. Once you get here, you'll want to kill the 3 that spawn in this room, then go down near this prison cell area and then kill this one. Then go back to the hallway and kill this one that spawns here before going to this area and killing the 2 that spawn here. After this, you go back to where you started and they should respawn in a few seconds. Once you have the souls, you want to travel to the sunken pyramid and place your Capsarius in a large room. Adamant and rune salvage. I hope you found this guide useful, and if you did, please consider subscribing. If you didn't find it useful, please tell me how I could improve my videos in the future. Creating guides is something that I'm interested in doing, and would like to continue. I have the mechanized siphon. Before I go, I actually did 99 to 200 million ranged at Capsarius. If you don't care about invention, the price check and my ending kill count.